Hi, this is Bruce Helander for Buzz TV about Paul Stanley and his art. You know, when I was first asked to be the guest curator for a career survey at the Coral Springs Museum of Paul Stanley's work, I was very excited because in art school, I was also in a band. In fact, many of my friends who were artists were in a band. The British invasion, come to think of it, were filled with musicians who also went to art school. The Beatles, the Rolling Stones, and others. So it's really an interesting phenomena that a lot of artists who also played in rock and roll did both equally as well. Stanley, like many musicians who went to art school, who always had a creative streak, carries over a kind of invisible rhythm, not surprisingly, into his portraits and his abstracts. Stanley incorporates a kind of bold colors, a kind of unexpected visual gestures, thickly laid on medium, a kind of arresting compositions, all resulting in a kind of naturally fluid, engaging, and often risk-taking compositions. Evel Knievel once said, if there's no risk, there's no reward, and that certainly is true with Paul's paintings. One of my favorite paintings that I've viewed recently is called Crossroads. It's a portrait of the famous influential blues singer Robert Johnson, who reportedly sold his soul to the devil. But in terms of portraits, and it's very abstract, it really is a first rate in terms of critical evaluation. It was really one of the better portraits I've seen in a few years. So the guy is naturally talented and continues to move forward, and I look forward to working together with him on this show at the Coral Springs Museum in 2020. You know, after carefully examining his work, one can see some interesting abstract influences from other well-known artists. Kandinsky comes to mind, so does Mondrian, Mark Rothko, and even Paul Klee, who I named my daughter after, K-L-E-E. And if that's not enough, this guy has got a great signature which would give Picasso a run for his money.